and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Can I have a roll call, please?
Oh, Trustee Rhodey.
Yep.
Trustee Belt. Here. Trustee Krasovich.
Here.
Trustee Kreiser.
Here.
Trustee Grabowski.
Here.
President Knutson.
Here. We're going to hold off on the public hearing presentations because I think they were going to come here, weren't they?
At 6 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let's go to the approval of the minutes of the previous village board meeting dated January 21, 2025. Are there any questions, comments, or corrections as the way they are presented this evening? If not, I'll look for a motion to approve as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the January 21st meeting minutes.
Second, Grabowski.
Hold on.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Now, do I want to do citizen comments or not? Sure, you can. Okay. There are no citizens here, so we will be skipping the citizen comments. Item 5, ordinances, we have none. Item 6, resolutions, we have none. And item 7, old business, we have none. New business, review, discussion, and possible action on filling vacant seat on the village board. Matt and I kind of talked about this on Monday, and with Heather off the board so soon, I thought we were going to have her until after the election, but she vacated her seat because she's living more into her new home out of the area. And in the past, we've always filled that vacancy, but the situation here is that we have 2 people running for the village board because we have 2 trustees that decided not to run. And I guess my question to the board is, would you feel comfortable putting one of the people that are running for the position on the village board now, or just run the board with 6 people and hope that we don't end up in a 3-3 tie on any issues that come up? So I'm just throwing it out there right now. Yes.
My opinion would be to run it as with 6 until the election.
I'm also in agreement on that.
I'm in agreement on that too.
Yep.
Run it for 6? Okay, that was easy enough. Then, I don't know.
Going too fast. Could we discuss for a while?
Is there,
Savoring every moment.
We have people speaking at stage.
so when it comes to possible action, I don't know if we really take, no, we don't need to take it.
No, employment's entirely discretionary for the board, so if the consensus is just discussed is not to fill it, I don't think any action is needed.
Okay, then we will move on to item 8B, review, discussion, and possible action to appoint trustee Kelly Belt to the library board. As you know, because library board, she's now gone, and Kelly called me just after in January and asked if the seat was to be vacated, if she could be on the board, and I think she'd be a good fit for that. So I would like to put trustee Kelly Belt on the library board as our liaison. Do I have any questions or comments or possible motion?
Motion to approve your recommendation of Kelly Belt to the library board.
Second, Grabowski.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Kelly, your new liaison for the library board. I believe there's one coming up tomorrow, or is it next week?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Now we have a problem.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Make,
the third Wednesday of the month.
The third Wednesday, thank you.
motion to recess?
Okay, that would be probably a good idea.
Bathroom break for all.
Recess till 6:05?
6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, okay. Do I have a second?
Yeah, second. Sorry, yeah. Second, Kaiser.
Okay, there's a motion to recess till 6 o'clock. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is hereby carried. We are gonna recess till 6.
Mike's
Get your board games out. If I go into closed session, we can't come back. We don't have to do it. No. Okay, we're back on. So, next item is presentation by representatives of St. Teresa of Calcutta on volunteer home repair assistance available to Pewaukee area residents.
State your name.
And your address for the record.
Address for the record, please.
Scott Gussie, NA2W28491 Hillcrest Drive, Heartland. With me this evening is Stephanie Heisel. Steph is the brainchild behind the work camp project that is coming to Pewaukee the last week of July. This will be the 25th year that St. Teresa has had a work camp, thereabouts. So, like I said, this was, you can't get rid of me. This was one of the projects that she had lined up for me after I retired. So I'm pleased to be assisting Steph in this project and turn it over to Steph to tell you more about it and why we're here.
So I work for St. Teresa of Calcutta Parish, but we are partnering with Group Mission Trips, which is a organization out of Loveland, Colorado that puts on home repair mission trips for youth. So they basically go out in the community and help people in need with home repair projects, but also there's like a faith aspect of it that they have at camp too. So we are actually bringing this here to Pewaukee because the middle school is hosting us. So we're gonna have 200-ish, maybe a little more than 200 people staying at the Pewaukee Middle School the last weekend of July. And they'll sleep on the classroom floors, they'll eat there, they'll do their evening program in the gym and all of their stuff there. And then during the day, they'll come out to the community, and we're kind of saying 30 minutes within Pewaukee to serve low-income, disabled, elderly residents, veterans, as kind of our target population of people, but doing anything from like wheelchair ramps, painting, weatherizing of homes, skirting on trailer homes, those kind of projects, deck rebuilds, things like that. So the kids go out and serve during the day, and then they come back and have their evening program. So what we're doing, my job as a co-sponsor, so we kind of partner with Group, who comes in kind of closer to, but right now it's on my job is to get the residents. So we are looking for residents that need home repair projects, and it's completely free to them. So they're just we ask that someone be home for the week but otherwise the work is free, and we do kind of do the assessments later, but right now our job really is just like, we're just trying to get applications in for people. And so we have some flyers and some applications here. And what we're kind of, my other part of my job is to get the funds for the materials. So the paint, the lumber, the hardware, all of those things as well. So those are kind of the main things that I'm working on right now. And what we want kind of with Pewaukee, because we're, our parish is hosting and we're in North Lake, Heartland area. So I think those people are all fired up, but now we need to like come to the Pewaukee area and let you guys know what we're doing and let like police and fire know that they're gonna have an extra like 200 people in here the last weekend of July, and really ask you guys to like help get the community excited for. We want businesses to know that coffee and ice cream places are going to be very busy that week, especially downtown. And then also to help us kind of get out residents and get the word out so we can seek more help projects that we can work on. So that's, I think, the main kind of purpose of why we just wanted to get this more out here with
All the
the
work
village
that
and the
we're
community.
doing, deck builds, ramps, we'll be working with the building inspection departments to make sure it's all code compliant, pulling the permits and all that. Again, it's for, and the challenging part, surprisingly, has been trying to reach residents. I've been working through local churches, through parishes, to try and get the word out. We've got a flyer in the kiosk downtown. So just any additional assistance. That part is free. It's good work. It's teens coming. supervised by adults.
They're supervised by adults, so there's adults with all of the teens that are doing the projects, and then we also have contractors that come in as well, and they kind of go around to each site too to make sure they're doing what they need to be doing as well. So we're following all those standards. Anything, if anything gets started that wouldn't get finished that week of, then my team will take on too, and we have contractors that are volunteer willing to help finish anything that we start as well. The homes, we're finding too, some people that are in need of help are not necessarily homeowners. And so they don't have to be a homeowner. We do have a separate, they would fill out a regular application, but then we would also need like the homeowner to just sign off on that as well. So we can do people that are renting or something else as well, as long as we, you know, get the right paperwork eventually from the owner and their permission, so.
Great.
Just here to make you aware of it, and
You guys have questions for us?
Yeah. So in years past, these mission groups have been in other parts of the country.
Yeah.
So last year was, where was last
This is
year?
where
was-
our parish is going. So this is youth groups from all the country that then go, like group mission trips, partners with local locations that do what I'm doing, and then all these youth groups come and do this. And so our parish has been doing this for a long time, as you can see, all the places that we've been going since 2001.
Okay. And is this the first time you've been in Wisconsin for this?
We went to Green Bay
Okay.
1 year, but this is like this area. Green Bay, Wausau has done it, but I think this is like, yeah, this is the first time we're bringing it to the Lake Country area. And when I first was like, I think I want to host one. I'm not really sure, but
we thought she was nuts.
yes, and a lot of people were like, well, we don't need help in our area, and it's actually been really surprising the people that have reached out already, and people. There's a family in Waukesha who we're gonna end up building a wheelchair ramp for a family with a little girl who's 10 and has cerebral palsy and epilepsy, and they keep getting denied from every grant. And so we're like so excited. So it's been really exciting already for me to meet these people that we are gonna be able to help in our community that maybe aren't getting the help that they need, but we need to find a few more because we already have 110 participants signed up. And I think it's gonna go up a little bit, not a lot. I don't think a lot more is going to fit in the middle school. So, yeah.
Yeah, Jen.
Go ahead, Kristen.
Oh, I thought you were asking.
I saw the options that you mentioned and that are on the flyer are awesome. Do you have like a complete list beyond that of projects you would take on, or are those really the ones you're honing in
There's
on?
a few more. There's just like a sample. There's a few more on the actual application. So, I think most of them are on there. We will do kind of other things. What we're not looking for, if it's like more normal repair or building fairly easy things, or, you know, but we're not gonna like do kitchen remodels or bathroom remodels, those kind of things. So these are kind of along the lines of, and then if there's questions, I can always take those if people have questions. It's something we can do. I've already gone out to 2 houses that have asked for stuff, but wasn't really on our list. And I'm like, well, we can't do that, but we could do this, you know, project to kind of see how we could help them.
Yes. With the teens, there are some teens that come to this without even any painting experience, and then there are some that can use carpentry tools very well.
And we do mix them up. So once we get the projects, we go and meet the residents and we, you know, draw everything up. We have people draw sketches and do that. And then we can kind of pair based on the level of skill kind of that's needed. And so.
Looks like everything seems to be first floor or ground floor related. Are there, I mean, if a resident needs something on their, like painting on their second story, ladders are accessible and all?
We will do ladders,
Okay.
yeah. So we will do, if it's like a third story, maybe high, that might be
Yeah.
something where my team then does that part of the house and the kids do the rest.
Okay.
But we will do ladders, we'll do second story stuff. We are really getting away from roofing as much. I think Group Mission Trip doesn't want that liability. But we can do some small things at times, but it kind of depends on the individual
Okay.
scenario and the house and what it looks like. And so.
Right.
Amazing, really exciting and grateful that you guys are coming to the community.
Very excited to come here.
Just out of curiosity, I know we can put this on our website, I believe, without any issues.
Yeah, we can, we might have to remove some of the letterhead stuff. We'll give an announcement on there.
Sounds great. And yeah, I can change whatever you need.
Are you looking for sponsorship from this village?
We would be grateful for, I mean, any donations, but that wasn't my, if the village is grateful that we're coming and they want to contribute, we would love that. What we're doing, because I'm bringing a group of about 30 to 40 people from my parish as well. Like, we do fundraising at my parish that is going to maintain like their participant cost. So I'm not really asking my parishioners for the money, but what I've been doing is going to grants and other organizations and stuff that would want to contribute. And so maybe there is local businesses or something like that that would want to contribute for the week, or maybe even local businesses that want to give the work camp a discount or put a welcome sign on their door, like those kind of things to just get it out there. But yes, if anybody wants to contribute as well, we would love that.
And obviously the meals and everything are taken care of by you?
Yes. Yep. So we actually partner with the school and we hire their like cafeteria staff for the week to do those things, and then our volunteers like package them lunches that they take to their work site and stuff like that.
So if you know somebody that could use the service, the form is available on the website?
Yes.
Okay.
This I have like, and I don't know if there's any place that we want to like post some of these up or anything like that to businesses, places like that. We could do that as well. But then this will take us right to our website that has the application.
Okay, and the radius that you will cover is
30 miles.
About 30 minutes is what we're going for. If we're desperate for sites, we'll go further than that, but I think we would like to stay within 30 minutes travel for the students from the middle school.
Middle school, okay.
Yeah.
And have you sent any of these flyers to the other churches in the area, or?
We have, yes. We've kind of covered the churches, the library. We're meeting with Positively Pewaukee tomorrow. So kind of just, yeah.
The grocery stores usually have those bulletin boards to put up some flyers too, and local businesses I'm sure would be happy to hang some up as well.
I just shared it to our 2 largest community groups on Facebook.
Thank you.
I truly, truly appreciate this, and I think that the citizens of the community that take this, I think it's a great idea.
Our
I
veterans,
truly do.
veterans organizations, so I'm sure you guys.
Yes,
are facing
I
that.
did go to the veterans, yeah, of Waukesha, yeah.
VRC, Habitat for Humanity. Sure.
What about the senior living facilities? Can they be, their homes are kept up primarily by the location, right?
I think at that point, those people might have already moved out of their residence.
Yeah, I was thinking more like the independent living spaces.
Oh, like
there in
the Kirkland Crossing ones?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all in their fees.
yeah, okay.
We, are just so happy to be here and just starting getting the community, I think, excited that this is going to happen and that we're coming to do this. And thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
But
Thank
Nice seeing you again, Scott.
Thanks for not having them throw me out right away.
Actually, we called them because you're here.
Geez, I've had lunch and breakfast with everybody else. All right, now we will go to citizen comments. We're here again. We have no one here. Item 10, closed session. The Village Board of Village Pewaukee entered closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statute 1985 1C to consider employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee over which a government body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility specifically regarding deputy clerk and sergeant of police positions. I'll look for a motion to go into closed session, please.
Motion for closed session?
Second, Krasovich?
Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Rhodey.
Yes.
Trustee Belt.
Yes.
Trustee Krasovich.
Yes.
Trustee Kreiser.
Yes.
Trustee Kabrowski.
Yes.
President Knutson.
Yes. Please turn off your mics. We are going to go into closed session. We are in open session in a minute here. Anybody out here? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, we are open.
Are we ready, Jenny?
Yeah, I am ready.
Okay, item 11, possible action on compensation for the sergeant of police.
I'll make a motion to adjust the sergeant of police compensation as discussed.
Second, Kreiser.
Discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is hereby carried. Possible action on compensation for deputy clerk.
I'll make a motion to adjust the compensation for deputy clerk as discussed.
Second, Rudy.
We have a motion and a second. Further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you, board, for your support.
Huh?
Thank you, board, for
Oh,
your support.
item 12 is adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are hereby adjourned. Thank you, everybody.